Initial steps to filing a civil complaint, a professional guide. Introduction. This guide is designed for individuals seeking to file a civil complaint. It provides an overview of the initial steps involved in the process, from preparing the necessary documents to submitting them to the court. Please note, this is not legal or financial advice. Always conduct your own research and due diligence. 1. Understanding the basics. To begin, familiarize yourself with the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, FRCP. These rules govern all civil actions and proceedings in United States District Courts. Additionally, check the civil local rules specific to your jurisdiction for supplementary guidance. According to the FRCP, a civil action is commenced by filing a complaint with the court. This is the first official step in initiating your lawsuit. 2. Accessing required resources. Visit the United States Courts website, uscourts.gov, for resources and forms. Under the Service and Forms section, select Forms to access templates for civil cases. Be mindful that filing a complaint typically involves a fee. For instance, in Georgia, the filing fee is currently $402. Fee waiver application. If you cannot afford the filing fee, you can apply for a waiver using the application to proceed in district court without prepaying fees or costs, long or short form. Submit this application with your complaint and civil cover sheet. If approved, the court will handle serving the defendant on your behalf. 3. Completing the civil cover sheet, Form JS-44. The civil cover sheet is essential for submitting your complaint. Here's a step-by-step breakdown. Plaintiff information: include your name, residence county, and indicate pro se if you are representing yourself. Defendant information: list all defendants, including their counties of residence. If applicable, provide attorney details. Jurisdiction: check the appropriate box, e.g., federal question or diversity. Federal question: cases involving federal laws, constitutional rights, or acts of Congress. Diversity: cases where parties are from different states. Federal question jurisdiction takes precedence if applicable. Nature of suit: use the nature of suit code descriptions to identify the appropriate category, e.g., consumer credit, truth in lending. Relief requested: specify the monetary compensation or court action you seek. Jury trial: indicate whether you are requesting a jury trial. 4. Preparing the complaint. The complaint outlines your claims and the relief you are seeking. Key components include: header: include your name, the defendant's name, and leave the case number blank. The court will assign it. Jurisdiction: specify the legal basis for filing, e.g., federal question or diversity. Statement of claim: present factual statements, not opinions or beliefs. Clearly number each claim in separate paragraphs. Relief sought: state what you are asking the court to order, e.g., monetary compensation or specific actions. Certification: certify that your claims are not for improper purposes and provide your signature, printed name, and contact information. 5. Filing your documents. When submitting your documents to the court, include 2 copies of your complaint, a self-addressed stamped envelope, and the filing fee, or fee waiver application. If the fee waiver is approved, the court will serve the summons and complaint on your behalf. If not, you must arrange service. 6. Serving the summons. If required to serve the summons yourself. Summons form: this document, signed by the clerk and bearing the court seal, notifies the defendant of the lawsuit. The defendant has 21 days to respond, or 60 days if using a waiver of service. Waiver of service: to avoid formal service, send the defendant 2 copies of the waiver form, 1 copy of the notice of the lawsuit, and a self-addressed envelope. If they fail to return the signed waiver, they may be required to cover service costs. 7. Default judgment. If the defendant does not respond within the allotted time, 21 or 60 days, you must file a request for default judgment with the court. The court will not do this automatically, so it is essential to track deadlines and take prompt action. Conclusion. Filing a civil complaint involves several critical steps, from understanding jurisdiction to properly serving the defendant. Refer to the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure for detailed guidance, and ensure all documents are accurately completed and submitted. If you have questions, consult court resources or seek professional advice. Further videos or materials may address more advanced topics such as motions, discovery, and legal strategy.